And the last question, which I think may as well be the last question we do. What do you take pleasure from that most of your fans don't know about? You know, the problem with my life is that if something's fun, I tell people about it. The weirdest one is beekeeping. I love beekeeping. I take ridiculous pleasure in being a beekeeper, and I take extra ridiculous pleasure in being a beekeeper because I'd wanted to do it for about 16 years before I actually did. I remember the first time I suggested to my assistant Lorraine that I thought we should keep bees. And she acted as if I was trying to kill her. And I said, well, why? You don't have to do anything. And she said, no. She said, you go off. You go on book signing tours. She said, you go places. Things happen. You go and make movies. And somebody is going to have to go and do the bees next to me, and I will die. And I'm deathly scared of bees, and you cannot. You can't do this. You can't say bees. No bees. You will kill me. I am terrified of bees. And, you know, it was true. I'd seen her, if a bee got into the house or just sort of approached her or even waved at her, you know, she was convinced it was heading to kill her. So for years and years, I just wanted to keep bees. It was this strange, mad plan. One day I would keep bees. And then I was talking to a lady named Sharon Steitler. And Sharon Steitler is online as birdchick.com, and she comes out to my place every now and again. I'm friends with her husband. Didn't really know Sharon very well, but she would come out and bird watch. And there are strange birds around my house. The first time she came out bird watching, an English blue tit turned up in the garden. And she thought it was some kind of strange practical joke I was playing on her. Which it wasn't. I mean, where am I going to get a blue tit from? But she mentioned that she had always wanted to keep bees, but she has a tiny little apartment in Minneapolis, and her husband thought she was mad. And I said, well, let's do it together. We'll become joint beekeepers. And she said, okay. And when Lorraine said, you're going to die, we said, you don't have to have anything to do with it. It's me and Sharon. She said, well, okay. So we built the beehives, we painted the beehives, we ordered the bees, and we didn't realize that you can't actually predict the day the bees will arrive. Because bees come, as you probably all know, in the post. And they do, they come in these big boxes with, 3,000 bees in a box and a queen in the middle. And your post office calls you first thing in the morning because there are bees there. You need to know this. And can you come and get them now, please? But the trouble with bees arriving in the post is this is not predictable to the day because it's the post. So I wasn't there.
Oh no.
On the day the bees had to arrive. And which meant that Sharon did it, and Lorraine very bravely volunteered to go along, basically to stop Sharon dying, because she was sure that Sharon would die. And Sharon poured the first package of bees into the hive, and they actually they're incredibly placid when they arrive, so you can pour them like pizza sauce into the hive. And she poured the first one in. And then Lorraine, my assistant, sort of saw her do this the first time, and she said, can I do that? And she poured the second batch of bees into the hive, and it was this transcendent experience for her. She became one with the bees. She conquered her entire fear of bees. She loved bees. She's vaguely grumpy at me that I'd waited 17 years before putting my first beehive in. She was queen of bees, and goes and tells them news in the morning. So that's probably something that